Hello, I did a small Dollar Tree haul and I found the third shimmering liquid eyeshadow from Be Pure. If you haven't seen my video, they have two other ones. This one is Mirage and this one is Ember. I will do swatches. I also picked up another of the eye marker in blue from LA Colors. I picked up the 2-port car charger. It's in my car. I forgot that my iPod, you need to plug it into the stereo, and when I want to charge my phone, well, my iPod's in there, and I don't want to take out my iPod, so I had to get one of those. I also bought these luminant toothbrushes. Now, my favorite toothbrush is the Equate Soft toothbrush, but Walmart has been out of these for quite a while now. I guess they sell out like hotcakes, so I wanted to try a soft toothbrush from the Dollar Tree and see if it was comparable to that one, because this one here is really soft. Like, it can say soft and not be soft, but so far so good with these. I'm really happy. I'm happy with how they feel in the mouth. I'm happy that they are very soft, and this could be replacing my Equate toothbrush. So here is the palette of the day. It is Clinique. It is called Morning Java, and it looks like that. I use this as an eyeshadow. It is a blush, but I use it as eyeshadow. Here are the swatches. This is Clinique. This is Dollar Tree. I will give you the alternatives for from Dollar Tree as we go along. But first, let's swatch these shimmering liquid shadows from Be Pure. Let's start with Frost. This one right here. I didn't know there were 3 of these. When I picked up the first 2, this one was nowhere in sight. Gorgeous. That went on really nicely. Here's Ember. This is a rose gold. Beautiful. This is Mirage, and this is just a pink. It's growing on me. It's gotten a lot more pigmented. Maybe it was just, I don't know, sitting funny in the tube and didn't pick as much up the first time I used it, but these are stunning. If you're new here, I pick out Dollar Tree finds that have come out since March. And today's random finds or not random finds, random picks, is the Sculpting Duo in So Sunkissed, the blush lighter in Charming, and this, the Fest Best Dusk Till Dawn. This is a Stardust highlighter. It's a powder highlighter. It's pretty dark. I'm a little nervous about using it, but I randomly picked it, so I have to use it. I will be using Frost and Mirage today. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put on Milani's eye primer. I have said in a past video that I was going to do a comparison against LA Colors Lift and Lock and Lancôme's Lash Idol. Today's that day. I'm ready to open a new mascara, so let's do this. The heat is on, baby. So Lift and Lock looks like this. It always comes with this little thing. Oh, and I forgot. You have to take off this package first. It's a seal that they have. See that? I mean, I like that, but it's not going to stop anybody from stealing it. And then you take this out, and it just pops out like that, and you throw it away, which is wasteful. But I do like this being visible in the packaging. I really do. So I am going to put Lift and Lock on this eye, and we will see. There's coat number 1. Now let's go in with Lancôme. Is the brush the same? Let's have a look. Because if I can save you $24, guys, look at that. It's very similar. Okay, let's go in. I've had this mascara open for a while now. I don't know why I opened it when I did, but I did. This is my favorite mascara, so if Lift and Lock can be the dupe, I'm down for that. And I know, guys, I'm always talking about mascara and giving up high-end mascara, but in Canada, our mascara is $22 for L'Oreal. And I think it's creeping up to like $14 or $15 for Maybelline. So I haven't looked in quite a while, to be honest, but the last time I checked, I think it was like $14 for Maybelline. So if I'm going to get a mascara, and L'Oreal was my favorite, the Lash Paradise, but $22, I'm just going to get the Lancôme Lash Idol from Sephora, the minis. It lasts just as long, probably longer. The last time I got a Lash Paradise, it dried out within 2 months. I was annoyed. Here is coat number 1 for both. Let's see. You know what? That is pretty darn close. We will get back to these. I always do a second layer at the end of the video, so that's what I'm going to do. Next thing I put on is e.l.f.'s brow soap. Okay, because it's getting warmer out, well, first of all, if you don't know, I line my eyes before doing my makeup. And I make a line right here, and I use it like you would for tape. But it's getting warmer, and a pencil eyeliner is starting to go into the crease. Like, it's getting too warm to wear there. So I'm starting to use, and I've realized that I love this, is the matte liquid liner in that for this area before makeup, because this does not go into the crease. And it does the exact same job as the pencil liner does, just prettier. And by prettier, I just mean it doesn't migrate everywhere. So the first shade I'm going in with is going to be the blush from Clinique. This right there. And the equivalent shade from LA Colors is from the 6 pan in Playful. And it is shade number 3, or row 3, shade 1. And it looks like that right there. And I'm placing this shade into the transition. The next shade is shade 2 from the Clinique palette. I think it's called Morning Java. And the equivalent shade is from the Le Mercier Browns palette, and it's shade 7, or row 1, shade 3. Dollar Tree, Clinique. I'm placing this shade along the lash line, right over the line I made with the matte liner, into the crease, just to the outer edge of my iris. I'm also placing it under the eye, to the center of the pupil. Again, along the lash line, all the way into the crease, outer edge of the iris, and under the eye to the center of the pupil. I repeat myself because, you know, if you're following along, sometimes it's like you don't want to rewind. Next, I'm going in with Mirage, the pink shade. Now, if you don't have this, shade 5 from Playful will do. It looks like this. Or any shimmery pink or matte pink that you want to throw in there. And I'm just placing it on the lid, the movable lid. This shade has really grown on me. What is it with all the pinks and whites coming out right now? Like, we've had a ton of them. And white, Cloud Dancer, is the color of the year this year. I get that, but what's with the pinks? I'm not complaining, I'm just asking. Next, I'm going in with Frost, the newest shade that I found. And again, it looks like that. And there's the pink. If you don't have Frost, any shimmering white shade you have will do. And I'm placing it into the inner corner, right here. I'm shaking. I'm caffeine. And I'm going under the eye with this one. I debated, do I want the pink under there or do I want this? But I love this. So I'm putting it under. Again, into this crease. I'm not going here. Stopping it at the, I guess, the center of my pupil. And I'm meeting it up to Morning Java. And it should look like that. It's gorgeous. Be Pure knocked these out of the water. I'm going to be blending these. Just have to find my brush. They blend really well too. Just don't want a harsh line right there with the dark brown shade. Well, you might, and that's fine if you do. So now we have one more shade to use, and that is this one right here. There's Clinique, you can barely see it, and there's Dollar Tree. The equivalent shade from Dollar Tree is again from Playful, and it is shade 1, row 1, shade 1. And I'm taking it on a big, well, on the Be Pure's fluffy brush. Any fluffy brush will do. And I'm just putting it right here. And it's just because I have to wear it. No other reason other than that. And it does blend out this edge very nicely. This Frost Shimmering Liquid Shadow is like liquid diamonds. I can't. It is so beautiful. It reminds me, if you've been here for a while, of my Cosmic Colors Shimmering White shade. Also, if you have the Cherry on Top white eye pencil, that will work just as good as this if you don't have this. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to line my eyes with the blue eye marker from LA Colors. So let's revisit the Sculpting Duo, which is the equivalent for Patrick Ta's She's Sculpted. That's the closest one this is. And this is so sun-kissed. it looks like that. And honestly, guys, Canada just got these. These are kind of new to me. I will give you swatches. There is the cream shade. It's a little orangey, which I don't really like, but at the same time, I guess, you know, what are you gonna do? Here is the powder shade. Again, a little orangey. But, you know, for me, I'm a cool tone skin tone. So on a warmer skin tone, these would be perfect. I first have to go in with what I'm panning. And this is the dark brown eyebrow pencil from Cosmic Colors. And that's the color of the actual pencil. So I just put this on as a contour. So now let's go in with So Sunkissed. And we will just add more contour. That shade, the eyebrow pencil, is so light anyways. It doesn't really make any difference. I always put another contour shade over top of it. This is gorgeous. And I am loving this Must Have Beauty Beauty Blender, which a lovely subscriber compared to Tati's blender. What was that called? What was it called? It was something blender, but for $1.75 or $1.25 in the States. I mean, ugh. Oh, the Blendable. It was called the Blendable. I never got it. So what do we want to do with this shade now? Because this shade for me, I don't know. Well, let's use this shade like a bronzer. The idea of that shade is to go over the contour shade. But it's shiny. Like, where is it? It's very shiny. Actually, is it? This one might be matte. Wait a minute. Oh, isn't it? Because I know the other one, the light one, is very highlighty. All right, well, let's try that. I am using Quo. Quo is a brand in Canada. It is Shoppers Drug Mart's brand. And this is one of their brushes. It's just a big, fluffy duo fiber brush that I use for putting on my bronzers. She is very well loved, as you can see. I like this as a bronzer. Okay. I'm not seeing any kind of shininess with this one, which is good. I really do recommend these. These are fantastic. There's a very deep one too. So there's a light shade, there's a medium shade, and there's a deep shade. I didn't pick up the deep shade because I didn't know what I would do with it. I like that. So let's put on the blush lighter in Charming. I am panning Ioni's Warm Rose. So I'm going to put this at the back of the cheek. Very little. This stuff is highly pigmented. And not throwing shade, but if you're still buying blushes from Sephora, you need to check these out. What do you got to lose? $1.25? Honestly, guys, their blushes are just as good, if not better. Now, let's put on Charming. This one is too dark for me for a highlighter. And besides, we still have Dusk Till Dawn to put on. Oh my gosh, I don't know what they were thinking with this. Look at this. Oh, this is Charming. She is so pretty. I feel like this is going to ruin it, but we're doing it anyways. And yes, I'm going in hard. I have the blender, this right here, to blend everything out, but let's just get it on first. Let's go in with this girl. This was from the Fest Best collection. And, oh, see, it pops up. See this? It's on a spring, and it is a powder. Oop, and it comes out really quick too. It's kind of annoying. I don't know where to put this. So I'm just going to dot it in little areas all up the face. Okay, I think that's where, do you see it? Before I emptied it onto my hand the first time I used it. I don't recommend that, but you do have to tap it back. You have to put it back in and tap it to get more onto the applicator. It's a tricky little beast. I'm just going to take the same e.l.f. stipple brush that I put my blush on with, and I'm just going to blend it in. Is it blending? Oh no. Okay, it's blending. I don't like this. I'm just going to blend everything out with this thing. Must Have Beauty brushes and this. Well, Must Have Beauty in general has just blown me away for their brushes this year. Don't sleep on them. If you see them, buy them. I feel like I took away all of my contour. That's better. See, this blush lighter is just a little dark for me. Oh, okay, I'll be okay. We're okay. I'm going to blend it now with the Must Have Beauty flat top foundation brush. And this has foundation on it, so it'll really blend out this edge. These are little secrets, guys, that you probably already know. But just in case you don't. We still have the mascara challenge going on, which I'm going to do right now. So lift and lock. Let's do coat number 2. This is where a mascara wins or loses for me. Now they are looking identical at this point. I still am going to have to curl them. It's looking pretty good. What I look for in a mascara is length. If it doesn't show up there, it's a dud. Okay, next is Lancôme Lash Idol. I already know that I love this mascara. She is my go-to when all else fails. And I didn't know that. I got this in a mascara pack that I bought from Sephora one year, and I fell in love with it. It just blew every other mascara out of the water. I did try the full size and I didn't like it. It's the mini that is the best. Okay. They're looking very, very close. Oh my gosh. I just opened this, so it's got a bit of an unfair advantage because you know what mascaras are like when you first open them. They take a few times before they start getting really good. And then they just die after that. It's like clockwork. I'm going to work for a week and then I'm going to die. Although my Lancôme lasts 4 months. The mini one does. We're going to let them dry. And I'm going to show you my lip of the day, and then we're going to curl them and see how they are. If you're new here, I rotate through my lipsticks throughout the year. And I go through 3. I put those 3 in the back, and I bring some forward. And this is the 3 we're on this week. And it is Natasha Denona's Natasha. I'm panning this, so it will stay in until it's gone. MAC's Pink Peppermint, which if you saw in my last video, is Wet n Wild is a dupe for it. And this is in Will You Be With Me? And the last one is Elf's Cream or Creme. I am going with MAC's Pink Peppermint. My lip liner is MAC's Grape Expectations. I can wear the True Brown lip liner from Ioni with this also. But because the eye is so pink today, I went with a purple lip liner to bring out more of the violet shade in the lipstick. And honestly, guys, the only way that I realized that Pink Peppermint and Wet n Wild Will You Be With Me was a dupe was because they're in the same 9 lipsticks that I'm using for the month. I wouldn't have known otherwise. I will leave how I plan my makeup for the year video right here for you, so you can maybe get a better understanding what I'm talking about with my lipstick rotation. It's in there, as well as my eyeshadow rotation too. Okay, the heated eyelash curler is ready to go. It turns white when it's ready. It's normally red on the back. I will link this curler in the description box below. Again, this is Lift and Lock from LA Colors. Holy cannoli. Oh my gosh, this eyelash curler works so good. Like, almost too good. I think what is going on? Anyways, let's go to this one. This is Lancôme Lash Idol. Oh, it's doing it to this one too. Oh, I don't know what happened there. It will fade. It will fall a little bit. But man, this eyelash curler just lifts and locks, man. Just like the mascara. I will never go back to one of these ever again. This is Lancome's. Never. These are torture devices. I answered my phone, I was curling my lashes when my phone rang one time and I ripped all my lashes out because it scared me. Okay. I think the jury is in, and Lift and Lock and Lancôme are the same. You know, when I first used Lift and Lock, I noticed it. I didn't know if I was seeing things or if it was actually the same. And my goodness, guys, save $24 or what is it, $23 and get Lift and Lock from LA Colors. It's a dupe. Wow. Okay, I'm going to go and pick up 3 or 4 of these today before everybody finds out. Well, here is the finished look. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, because, you know, it's free. And if you're on your phone, if you don't mind to give me a hype, that would be great. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching.